Hello.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kim of Samsung Miracle Eye Clinic South Korea, and here are some of our beloved patients who thankfully share their testimonials of the surgery they went on. And yes, I'm going to start. Hello Jason.
Hello, Dr. Kim. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, please explain to everybody that what kind of procedure you went on and the conditions after surgery and until now.
Of course. So I had the extra smile done, and during the procedure and after the procedure, the day of, I did experience some discomfort. However, when I got home and I rested after a few hours, it almost felt like I had new eyes. And honestly, this experience overall has been very life-changing for me, and I'm very grateful that I was able to find this clinic and that I was able to just experience this overall. Thank you.
Thank you for your generosity. And what's the best thing after surgery in your life?
The best thing, it was very life-changing, honestly. I've worn glasses for over 20 years, and I'm not used to not looking for my glasses. I still wake up, I'm like, where's my, oh, I don't need glasses anymore. So it's been a very special experience for me.
Thank you. And during your surgery, I remember that it took less than 5 minutes for your both eyes. And was it very painful?
No, I didn't feel any pain during the procedure, no, not at all. So it felt lower than 5 minutes.
He was an excellent patient that he went on surgery very excellent, with excellent cooperation, so it took less than 5 minutes for both eyes, less than 2 minutes for each eye. The next gentleman who is senior than other patient. Hello, Kenneth.
Hi.
Please give us some explanation about your experience.
Sure. So I had cataract surgery, and the funny thing is I didn't even know I had cataracts until I arrived at the clinic. It was found out, through the evaluation process that I did in both eyes. And so instead of the LASIK or the SMILE, we wound up doing the cataract surgery, which for me, I think it was no more than 10 minutes an eye, during the actual surgery process itself. And that was removing the cataracts and then inserting the lenses into my eyes, which I had zero discomfort during the whole entire thing. The biggest thing about my surgery is just staring at the bright light that I had to stare in,
exactly.
during it. But other than that, it was a great surgery, great experience. I was walking around Seoul right afterwards with sunglasses, and I was seeing, and it was almost zero recovery. I mean, there was, things were blurry. I mean, of course, I just went through, surgery, but I was able to walk around and, still enjoy sights and still be able to make out things. So it was an absolute wonderful experience for me. I mean, be able to see right afterwards, and not even 20 minutes, for the whole entire surgery. That was amazing.
So you still have to be careful about the face wash.
Yeah. So there's things I have to do. Drops. So right afterwards, it was medicated drops. Once in the morning, once at night, and then every 2 hours. There was a couple oral pills that I took for a few days, and then I have to be careful about washing my face and whatnot. But other than that, I mean, it's gonna last a week. I'll be able to do all that this weekend, and every day my sight gets better. So, not like you were wearing glasses, my whole entire life. I didn't start wearing glasses until 2012. It was after my last Afghanistan deployment, and I had eagle vision before. My vision was great, and then it just, slowly went down, and I was 42 at the time, and the doc said that it's common in guys to, after they're 40, for their vision to really start going down. So I always hated glasses, and so I've looked at it in the U.S. to get this done. I went and got evaluated twice, and the cost in the U.S. was it was over $10,000, upwards of $14,000, to have this done. So when I looked at it here, the cost just the cost benefit just outweighed everything. And then to find out that I'm walking around 20 minutes later, after the surgery, and I could see things was just outstanding.
So in your case, after surgery, I believe that the best thing after surgery is you can see things with your cell phones without any reading glasses, right?
Yeah, so I had bifocals, and my vision was a little bit opposite from what everyone else. I really was hard, to close in. So, and now, I mean, even I had my surgery on Saturday on the 30th, and it's the 4th now. And even now I could see, the very bottom line of, the test chart, and even with, semi-blurred vision, I mean, and just unheard of, to me anyways, to be able to have that corrective surgery, to be so much, that I could do that 4 days later after surgery, and it's still improving,
So, how come you chose our clinic?
So I always do my evaluations of everywhere I go, and I looked at a lot of the comments and the ratings on the clinic, looked at clinics around and throughout Korea. I've been doing I got here in Korea in February, and I've been looking around, and your clinic just stood out. So I gave it a shot. You were doing a special, so I came in, and it worked out. I came in, had my evaluation done, and 45 minutes later I was having my surgery done. So
thank you for your
absolutely.
questions. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
It's been a long time to see you.
Yes.
She's the oldest patient among those three. She got her eye surgery on early June, so it's already more than 3 months after her surgery. So how do you feel after the surgery?
I feel pretty great. My eyes, at the very beginning, there was some dryness, like a little bit of discomfort for the day of the surgery, but not so much even now. Sometimes I'll put dry eye or drops whenever they do feel kind of dry, but it's not very frequent. And the process of the healing into now from like the very beginning, from the reservations was really easy as well. I just went on Facebook. Actually, it popped up on Facebook. A lot of different eye clinics popped up. And so I just kind of, like you said, looked at them all, looked at it all, and then I just sent a message. And mainly I asked if it was in English, because I know a lot of the clinics aren't so much of English friendly or have an English interpreter. So that part was great. And the steps of that was pretty easy and quick. So I was able to get a reservation within however my schedule and timeline allowed. But the best thing I think for Samsung Medical was that I was able to have my kids here, that they were children accommodating. I got here the day I had a friend come, and they were able to watch my kids and just kind of keep them busy while I was getting my examination. And it was pretty easy, the step-by-steps of going from one station to another, as well as the actual surgery. So, and then the entire time I could hear my kiddos playing in the background a little bit, but everyone from the welcoming staff to the interpreter were all very accommodating with my kids. So I really enjoyed that portion the day of the exam.
And probably I think that the best thing in your life is that you don't need to looking for where the glasses is to when you take care of your kid, right?
I don't have to worry about any misplacing of it, or also my glasses getting damaged or scratched. Ever since, because I wore glasses for 20 plus years as well. And so when I had my first child, they would always grab my glasses, and sometimes they'd break them. Scratch is easy, so I went through pairs of glasses so much, or losing sunglasses, so you always have to carry extra glasses with you. So that part I am happy to be completely eliminated with. I don't have to worry about losing glasses, my glasses hitting my kid's face anymore whenever I cuddle with them. So that part has been very, very much, I feel like you said, kind of life-changing, that I don't have to worry about it, or going swimming, or when it's foggy, when you go from one condition and you go outside and just automatically fog up.
Yes, the humidity.
Yes, so I'm happy. I am completely happy with the surgery from the start to finish, and everyone here has been great.
Thank you.
So some advice that I would say if you're considering and doing just any corrective eye surgery in general is, do your own research as well. but then also take your time to consider the Samsung Miracle Eye Clinic as well. They have been extremely accommodating, like she said, to what I needed as well, and they've been just phenomenal overall. And this is my first experienced Korean medicine here in South Korea, and I have nothing but positive reviews to give them. And so do your own research, and if you're worried about the medical side for if you're in the military, get with your PA and they'll square you away. However, if you are interested in the corrective eye surgery, I highly recommend this place.
Experience that I had is just, it's just outstanding. And since I've had my surgery, again, it's only been 4 days, I've had probably up to 20 people ask me, about the surgery because they've had reservations. A lot of the reservations was the anxiety of having eye surgery, having lasers and lights in your eyes. And I could tell you, by far, it's nothing that I think anyone should have concerns about. Even, there's a lot of surgeries I get that, people are anxious about, but this is so non-invasive that, you're literally just laying down in a bed and staring at a light and having some laser stuff going on, and you don't even see the laser or anything like that. And I had, my surgery is, a lot more from what it sounds like than your guys's. I wish mine was 25 seconds, but it wasn't. So, but during the time that the surgery did involve me, it was literally nothing. It was no pain whatsoever. I didn't feel any pain, and so it was great. So if you have any reservations about it, the staff is great. They answer your questions. You're in a relaxed atmosphere here, and it's no pressure. It's non-pressure, anything like that. So, reach out to me if you have any questions. Find me on Facebook and I'll answer your questions for you. It's great stuff. It's just an overall great experience here, and I would have zero reservations about coming back here if I was someone new. So,
what I would say, my recommendation for this clinic is pretty much exactly what these two have said so far. But also what I felt walking in, it was their welcoming presence, that everyone was kind of like what they did. And then even if some couldn't speak English, again, I had the translator with me that went step by step, so I knew exactly what's happening. I didn't have any sense of not knowing what was going to happen. And kind of what you guys said, kind of do your research and kind of see what procedures you want. Because I know when I was looking through different eye clinics, they didn't offer certain type of services. So again, it's like, what do you want out of your surgery? And the cost, especially with here, it was a no-brainer that I was able to be like, okay, the special, the cost, the people, and all of their accreditations. So it was kind of said like a no-brainer. And so it would be my advice, exactly what services you're looking for, what type of eye surgery you want, and to ensure that the place that you look for here or anywhere else that you kind of go to is that you're getting what you want. And I definitely got what I want here.
So another thing, one of the benefits for coming to this clinic specifically is that the doctors here are ambidextrous. And so during the smile procedure, if you look at a video, it looks painful, but trust me, it's not. But during the procedure, they'll make a very small incision in your eye, and then they'll use a very special tool to take out the excess skin out. And the thing is, most doctors are either right-handed or left-handed. And so what happens is that when you go in from a certain point on one eye, you'll be able to do just fine. However, if you're using the same arm, and you try to go in from the other eye, they'll have to do it from a different position than your eye than they have to do from the outside. And so what ends up happening is doctors have some issues about it, and so they're not able to get all of the excess skin out. However, Dr. Kim here and the other doctors here at Samsung Miracle Eye Clinic are ambidextrous, and so they're able to use both of their hands. So there is no problem when it comes to that.
And also, like, just to add to what you're saying, I think that's also why the procedure doesn't take more than 5 minutes, because since they're able to come on each side of it, that it's easier and more efficient to take out the lenticule. And especially because I had the extra, and I believe you had too, putting the collagen in, that it was just clean swoop out, collagen, and there wasn't any fumbling around of what you could see. It was straight, it was smooth, and it was really precise. So I really did appreciate that.
Thank you for your time.
Welcome to
Samsung
Miracle Eye Clinic.